Welcome to the Determined Mom Show, the only marketing podcast dedicated to guiding mom CEOs into tranquility, wealth, and multiplying those precious moments.
Hello, Determined Moms. Welcome to episode number 87 of the Determined Mom Show. Today, I want to talk to you about Clubhouse, what it is, and what I've learned after being on it for a couple of weeks. So, if you've seen any comments or any posts on Facebook about Clubhouse, you're probably wondering, what in the heck is it? So Clubhouse is a new social media platform that is all audio. So imagine kind of like a Zoom room where you can't see anyone and you can just go about your business and do your laundry and do all of the things, not wear any makeup, not have to do your hair, but really connect with other business owners that you can help add value to them and teach them things, and you can also learn from them. So there's also a lot of other rooms on Clubhouse like that are not business related, that are more lifestyle related and those kind of things, which are awesome as well. And the caveat, there's a couple of caveats to Clubhouse, and one is that you have to have an Apple product because it's only on Apple right now. So either an iPod or an iPhone or whatever type of Apple product you have, then you can join. And I assume that it's going to be out for Android at some point, but I wanted to be an early adopter. And of course, I had a severe case of FOMO because I saw so many people with these amazing success stories of connections that they've made and just different things that have happened to them just because they were on Clubhouse. So I ended up looking up, and I have Xfinity Mobile, by the way, and I love it because it's on Verizon's network, but it's a steal of a price. And they had an iPad, so I ordered the iPad, and it's like $4 a month added to my bill, which I think is amazing, plus $10 for the line. So I'm paying like $14 a month for my iPad. And honestly, it was worth every penny because Clubhouse is worth its weight in gold. And obviously it doesn't weigh anything. And I know I get the analogy there, but maybe it's worth the weight of my iPad in gold. So the second caveat to Clubhouse is that you have to be invited. So you have to already know somebody that's on Clubhouse. They have to have an invitation available and they have to invite you. So my little workaround was that I gave a friend my phone number and I tied that to my Clubhouse account, even though I have an Android, and I was able to still get the text for the confirmation. So that was my little workaround to that. And if you need an invite, I do have a few available. So you can always reach out to me at amanda@thedeterminedmom.com and I can add you as I've been becoming more active. I've gotten to have some more invites. That is another thing. You initially get one invite and you can use it right away. And then eventually, as you get more active, you're going to start getting more and more invites and you can invite more and more people. So there are a few sections to Clubhouse. You can do a search, so you can find people and you can find clubs. So people are obviously people. So you can just type in their handle, which is going to be @ and then whatever they have chosen for their handle. And then you can also look for clubs. So clubs are things like if you're learning to speak French, there are French rooms. If you are, I'm reading through right now, there's just so many. There's wine rooms. There's rooms for people from specific areas of the world. Pretty much anything you can imagine. And I eventually want to create a Google My Business Club because that is my niche and I absolutely love helping people with Google My Business. The first thing that I would encourage you to do is to complete your profile, upload your picture, include as many links. Clubhouse is amazing because in your bio, you can include links. You can have a ton of characters in your bio. So it's not like any other platform where you're really super limited to space. Some people have like a crazy long bio with all kinds of links and those kind of things. Another thing that's cool is you can link it to your Instagram. So then that way you can get more followers on Instagram. I've noticed that that has been happening since I have started on Clubhouse. So another interesting thing is that whoever invites you to to Clubhouse, you are going to be permanently linked to them. So on my profile, it says that I was nominated by Anne-Marie Gustafson, and that is true. And I'm very proud of that and happy. But if you are, invited by someone you don't know, just make sure that their business aligns with yours or their reputation is something that you want to be permanently connected with. The other thing is I would recommend either just popping into a room and just listening and seeing how things go or seeing how it operates, or you can just create your own private room and invite a couple of your friends to join you and just chat and talk and just see how it works and see how you can unmute yourself and mute yourself and all of those things. So I highly recommend being on it. The things that I have learned in the last few weeks, and I haven't been super active on it, I'm not going to lie, because I've been distracted and busy and all of those things because we just moved and we're trying to paint and clean and unpack. So very interesting and very cool platform. I would say I tend to avoid the rooms that have like the big marketing gurus in, because I've heard some crazy stories come out of them. And I just feel like if I'm going to spend energy, I want to be learning from people who are obviously experts in their fields, but they're also smaller rooms where if I have a question, I could actually have the chance to ask a question. So I think that is a really important part of networking, is being able to learn and also being able to get more clarification and understanding. So another thing that is very cool is that you can invite speakers. So if you are hosting a room and you want to have other people talking, you can invite them to be a speaker. They can decline if they're not in a position to talk, and they will be able to just still listen as an attendee or audience member, but they won't be able to actually contribute to the conversation. So very cool. And I am trying to host a Google My Business room every day-ish around 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I know that's a little bit early for the West Coasters. And believe me, I feel your pain because I have lived on the West Coast for the last 6 years. But I'm trying to juggle it around my schedule. So Google My Business room at 11 a.m.-ish almost every day. And my goal is to just spread awareness of Google My Business and how businesses should be using it, how it can increase revenue, and sharing real tips and tricks and advice and answering questions. So that is how I show up on Clubhouse, and you can choose however you want to show up on Clubhouse, but however it is, I highly recommend that you go ahead and get on now and start developing your presence, because it is definitely an experience that's beyond Facebook and beyond Instagram, beyond LinkedIn. And the other thing that I really like about it is there's no ability to like spam people, So like, it's not like you can go and send someone a private message. All you can do is follow them. So on LinkedIn, I get like dozens of connection requests and messages a day. And then they send a follow-up message, and then they send a follow-up message, and then they send a follow-up message. And if I sat down and took time to reply to every single message on LinkedIn that I get, I literally would get nothing done in my day. So that is one reason that I shy away from LinkedIn as my preferred platform, just because it is so, at this point, saturated with direct messages and things like that. So with that said, I hope that you will go, and if you have an iPhone or an iPad, go download Clubhouse and join us. And you can find me at Amanda Tento, and that's T as in Tom, E as in Edward, N as in Nancy, T as in Tom, O as in Orange. So looking forward to seeing you there, and I will follow back everyone that follows me. I really want to learn more about you, your business, and just really get to know you, connect, and see how we can collaborate and all of those amazing things that come out of Clubhouse. So if you enjoyed this episode, and if you are a regular listener, I encourage you to leave a review on your platform of choice, either Apple Podcasts or Google or Amazon or Spotify, any of the ones that you use, because it truly helps us to reach more people and more listeners. So have a great week. This episode of the Determined Mom Show is brought to you by the Google My Business Master Course. This course features 6 modules and 18 lessons that will walk you through step by step how you can master Google My Business and get ranking in your industry for the locations you want in just 6 to 9 weeks. This course is robust and it features step-by-step instruction. You can always access it at tdmmarketingacademy.thinkific.com, or you can simply go to thedeterminedmom.com and click on Google My Business Course. As a thank you for being a loyal Determined Mom Show listener, you can save 20% by using the code PODCAST.